Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me today for Inside Upstaged, a little segment that we're doing where we're just kind of getting into the guts of Upstage. We're talking to the actors, we're talking to the crew, and we're just learning about people. So tonight I have the wonderful, the amazing Shana with me. Welcome, Shana.
Thank you, Rebecca.
How are we doing today?
I'm good. A little tired, but good.
Oh, that's okay. We're all a little tired, life, aging,
Yes.
economy,
Ugh,
you know, all
we're not
those
going to go
wonderful
there.
things.
This is going
Fair
to be a
enough.
fun conversation. We're not going to talk about that.
Exactly. Okay, Shanna, you are an
Yes.
actor on Upstage, yes?
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly.
Michael claims I'm an actor. I sometimes disagree with him, but I was cast in it, so I guess allegedly, maybe. Yeah.
Have I not seen you in things?
There, you know what? There's a woman that goes by my name and looks a lot like me. I think you saw
Yeah.
her. Hmm.
I see how it is.
Hmm.
Well, Shanna, tell me a little bit about your character and the audition process for that.
Um, my character, I play Paula. Paula is a gentle little soul, little timid, but finds a little more courage when she's allowed to express herself through her puppets.
I love that.
She's a very cute and quirky, and I don't know. I think she's cute and I love her.
That's awesome. Did you just audition for Paula or did you audition for multiple roles?
No, I originally auditioned for Juliet, Nicole Johnson, somebody else. There was three that Annie. I auditioned originally, or I wanted to audition for them. So then when I got my call back after my video audition, they had me audition for Julie. What did I audition for? Julie, Nicole, Jane Dack, Paula, and I think Billy. It was who I did my callback interviews or call the callback auditions for. And apparently just embodied Paula.
I love that though.
Yeah.
When you're right for a part, you're right for a part.
Well, you know what? Like, I really wanted Julia Lett, but then when I saw that they cast Michelle Mannering, I was like, is there another Julia Lett? I think not.
Eh, fair
So
enough, fair enough.
even the parts that I went for but didn't get, when I saw who got cast in them, yeah, I'd have cast them too.
But here's the thing, you have to think about it that there's also going to be actors who are capable of playing multiple roles, but
Yeah.
maybe you were the only person for Paula. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like you could have been
that's what Michael said. He said like I was the only one that gave her made her, because she's a very quirky character and could very easily come across as like mocking or not I
Mhm.
don't know, not a genuine character, like more
Right.
somebody to make fun of. But Michael said that like in my callback, I was the only one that gave her some legitimacy. Like, so she wasn't
Right.
just coming across as some mocking, someone to laugh at all the time.
Right.
Um, so that was sweet. I like that. But yeah, no, I love even the ones I didn't get. I love who they picked. I would have picked them.
Yeah.
I think good choices all around.
They had a lot of auditions. I think casting was very difficult, and I know it was a lengthy
Yeah,
process, but I think everything worked out the way it was supposed to work out.
that's how it usually does.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do Paula now. Like, I've
Yeah.
never worked with a puppet before, so this will be fun.
Oh yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. That's awesome though. So what inspired you to audition for Upstaged?
Um, Michael and Faye told me I should.
Me, okay, yeah. That's
Yeah,
fair enough, fair enough.
yeah. So I was
Okay.
like, all right, I'm not doing nothing that day. Okay.
I'm not doing anything. I might as well. I like that. I like that. Well, that's really exciting. So we'll move a little bit away from Upstage at this point, but everybody listening to this, we'll just give you a little blurb. Upstage is currently in the funding portion of the project. We're asking, it looks like a daunting amount, but I promise you it's doable and it's artist fees. Almost all of it is going toward artist fees because artists deserve to be paid. Shanna,
Yes.
what's your favorite comedy series?
Oh, this is a hard question because I don't have favorite things.
What right now? Maybe not of all time, but right now, what comedy series are you like, ooh, I really like that. I'm really feeling that.
Okay, right now I'm rewatching Monk.
Okay. I've never seen Monk, so sell me
Yeah.
on Monk.
Um, I just started into it. I have been away from it since like it originally aired. But I don't know, it's just a quirky, feel good. Well, I mean, there's some dark person, but it's I don't know, it's just a quirky character. I like his quirky character. I love his nurse Sharona. I don't know, I think the characters are just a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
Um,
awesome.
and it's an easy watch. It's just you can just sit down, watch it, enjoy it, and not have to think about it. It's a good, I don't know, I just think it's a good show.
You
That's
know,
what I'm watching right now.
I have some of those too. I'll just throw on The Office for the background, just something that's, easy to watch, something I've seen, and
Yeah,
just really good background show.
I did enjoy The Office too.
I
I'll be
like The
honest.
Office.
I'll be honest.
Okay, so maybe I should add Monk to my list. I have a very long list of things to watch, so maybe it'll just make it to the end because sometimes you just have to rewatch Gilmore Girls.
I have never seen Gilmore Girls.
Shut your mouth, Shanna. I love
I've,
Gilmore Girls.
I'm so sorry. I have not
It's
watched Gilmore Girls.
it's great. I rewatch it every autumn. Take me to Stars Hollow. It's great. It's great. You should add that to your list,
I was just
Shanna.
gonna say now I'm gonna have to add it to my list.
Exactly. Okay, so obviously upstaged comedy series. It's got the Office kind of similar vibes because it's that mockumentary style show. So that should be really interesting. Should be a lot of fun.
I think so. Reading the character descriptions, like they were just a lot of fun. Like
Yeah.
just I was intrigued reading the character descriptions. I was like, even if I don't get cast in this, like I want to watch this.
Yeah,
Like
no, fair
there's
enough.
just a lot of good characters, a lot of good. Just the snippets I was able to read of the script for what I auditioned even was really funny. I think it's going to be a good show.
Oh no,
And
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I know good. So listeners or watchers, it's going to be good. You should watch. You should fund us. You should help us.
Exactly. Shanna knows good. Shanna
I do
is
know
in charge
good.
of a bunch of tiny actors. So,
Yes, I am. And I know good.
tell me about Revolution Youth Theater.
Oh, a lot of fun. Revolution Youth Theater, we launched in 2015. So 9 years we've been going now.
Amazing.
Survived the pandemic. Go us. Yeah, we're a free theater arts company for kids. So there's no charge. All kids are welcome. We do ages 8 to 18. Occasionally, we do vote age exemptions on case by case basis. So if you have like a really super
Do
nut,
age exempt that much? Like I really wanted to be in
well,
your Dracula show, but no, I'm not a child.
you know what? Had you told me, I would have made you a treat or
Okay,
something.
okay, okay.
I can't. The kids got to shine. It's all about the kids.
It's fair,
But I would let you be, I would let you be a treat. I
Okay,
doubt you'd
okay.
have been the best treat in my
I would have been a
Dracula.
great tree. I'm
The
very
best
sturdy.
tree.
I'm very sturdy. I would have been a good tree.
You would have been the best tree. And I guess the foliage,
I am just like,
butters, it would have been perfect. It
it'd
would have
be
been just
great.
like, yeah. So yeah, we're open age 8 to 18, but like I said, we do have age exemptions. Right now we have we have a member that's just under 8 and we have one that's just over 18. So yeah, we try to be as accommodating as we can within our
Yeah.
boundaries. And I don't say no well. That's not my strong suit.
No,
I'm really bad for that.
fair enough. Same here. You
Yeah.
know, it happens. Oh, that's wonderful. That's lovely. So there are some child actors in Upstage. Are any of them, have you worked with any of them before
None
or
of the ones that are in upstage. Some of my
okay.
kids auditioned. Some of my kids did audition. They didn't make it in, but that's okay.
Oh, well, yeah.
It was their first video audition. So I'd encourage them. And I told them, like, you're up against a lot of people,
Hmm.
but do it. Send in your video audition and then ask for feedback
Yep.
if you don't get a call back, ask for feedback. Because every new acting experience you try is always a positive. Whether you get cast or not, you'll learn stuff
Absolutely.
from it. So they were pretty excited. They had a lot of fun just doing the video auditions.
You know, self
Um,
tapes can be daunting, but
I was terrified. I had the hardest time with mine. I like it's not that's really outside my wheelhouse. And yeah, so me and the kids talked about it a lot at audition or rehearsals.
yeah,
But yeah, they had fun just
that's
doing it.
awesome.
Like
Yeah,
just trying out doing that something a different way was fun for them. So
absolutely. Oh, well, that's awesome. Okay, switching gears. We talked about your favorite comedy series right now. What's your favorite comedy film, either all time or right now?
that's hard. You know what? I'm really not good at favorites. Like I just kind of like in the moment.
Would it
Um,
help if I gave some
Give me
suggestions?
some examples and I'll say
Okay.
yeah, yeah or
Okay.
no, no.
Paul Gallo said Galaxy Quest.
Oh, that's a good flick.
Ah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
just a
yeah.
good
That's a
flick. I
great
love
pick.
that
It's
one.
a
You know
great
what? I
pick.
think it's an underrated film because some people are like, oh, that was crap. And I'm like, you don't know anything.
No, no, the movie is great. It's a
Yes.
4.5 out of 5 on
Yes.
Letterboxd for me.
Yes. I actually have a Galaxy Quest emblem on my hutch right now.
I love that so much.
I
I love
do.
that.
I
Sounds like
do.
it might be one of your favorites.
It is not a favorite, but I do like it.
Yeah.
I do like it. Um,
For
Not a
me,
comedy. I also like Serenity, Firefly. That's one of my films. I like that
Paul and I talked about Serenity as well.
because
This is
it's a good movie because I know good.
apparently you do. Shannon knows good.
I do. I do.
Uh,
Um,
for me, I gotta go Shaun of the Dead, but that's
you know what? Absolutely, I would agree.
mm,
That is definitely a rewatch. Same with um. Oh, I'm trying to think of the name right now.
Hot Fuzz.
No, what's the other one? Not end of the world. What the heck is it
World's
called?
End.
World's End. World's End also top notch.
Surprisingly, World's End I think is the least strong out of the Cornetto trilogy.
I agree, but they still are all good
That's
watches.
good. But for
Shaun of the
me,
Dead is the best though.
oh yeah, and then for me it's Hot Fuzz because that movie is just so incredibly quotable. It's so easy to quote. It's real good. And then you have that really really horrible rendition of Romeo and Juliet. So, chef's kiss.
Yes.
Also, Nick Frost and Simon Pegg just have really great chemistry.
They really do. I think you could put them in like a shampoo commercial and it would just be hysterical.
Oh, it'd be amazing. They could sell
Yeah,
me anything. I would buy it.
right? Yes. Agreed. Agreed.
Good stuff, good stuff. Um, Favorite like comedy for kids. So like something
Okay.
you watch when you were a kid or something.
Not a comedy, and it wasn't when I was a kid, but it was when my kids were younger. And I could go back and watch it right now. Recess. It's a cartoon, a recess.
I I had a crush on TJ Detweiler.
I couldn't because I was too old, but
I
if
mean,
I
like
was
fair. Like
younger, yes, yes,
I
yes,
was of the age to watch Recess as a child, and I was like,
yes,
TJ Detweiler.
yes.
He was just like this
Spinelli.
little bad boy thing, you know? He had that whole like
Yeah.
kind of like rebel thing
Yeah.
going on.
I love Spinelli and that probably, but the kindergartners were probably my favorite. I don't know if I
Mm,
was destined to work with wild young children like I do now, but
maybe.
the kindergartners were my like
And
couldn't
run
wait.
around being crazy.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, not a comedy, not a children's comedy, but
It's
yeah,
okay.
recess.
No, I like that. I like that. That's I think it's funny.
I thought
It's
so.
funny. I liked it. They what one of my favorite movies when I was young was the Recess Schools Out. I still have it on VHS. Like a whole feature length film of Recess. It was so much fun.
That was a good movie.
It was a great movie.
I made
It's a
my
solid
kids
movie.
watch that, just so you know. They
I've
were a
always
little they were like, no, I'm like, no, no, you're gonna watch it with mom. Yeah, come on.
Here's the thing. I've always said that if I have kids, they're not watching Bluey. They're gonna watch what I want to watch, and I want to watch Arthur, Recess, Pingu.
Oh, I forgot about Pingu. Oh,
You can't forget about Pingu. Pingu was just the best.
agreed.
Pingu, Chef's Kiss. I've said
Just
Chef's
good.
Kiss a lot tonight, but it all was Chef's Kiss. Um, yeah, no, Recess was absolutely solid. Amazing, amazing show. Ah, So good. Okay, we got the big question now. What is your dream role? And this doesn't necessarily have to be like a specific role, but like dream genre. Do you want to be a final girl in a horror movie? Do you want to be the girl next door in a teen drama? Lay it on me, Shanna.
Okay, I honestly, if I would love to be the sweet old lady who turns out to be the killer at the end of the movie.
Mm,
I would love that.
I like
I
that.
would I would love that. I think that would be fun.
Like Betty White feeding people to
Yes, yes,
in Lake Placid, right? Like
yes,
yeah,
yes.
you're just feeding people and your husband to this crocodile.
And who would not want to be Betty White,
Everybody wants to be Betty White.
right?
Well, I mean, like, rest in peace.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Betty White.
I mean, there'll never be another Betty White,
No,
but
no, no. Betty White, like, better than sliced bread.
absolutely.
She was great. She was awesome. But now I want to watch Lake Placid.
Same.
Betty White's it's my favorite film that Betty White's ever been in. And it's wild because, she wasn't even the lead. She was
No,
great.
but she was the best thing in that film. I
She
loved
was
that thing. I
fabulous.
loved her.
Yeah, she was awesome. She's also really great in The Proposal. Did you ever see that? Ryan
I don't
Reynolds
know.
and
Yes,
Sandra
yes, yes.
Bullock.
When she fights with Ryan Reynolds. Yes,
It's a good movie. I've always thought that that film was a little miscast for Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock together,
yes.
but I still like that movie. It's still a good
Because Betty
movie
White,
because she makes everything better. Betty White makes
right?
everything better. We're gonna circle back a little bit to Upstaged. Um, so I would love to get in before we finish. I'd just love to hear about why you think Upstaged is an important project for Windsor Essex.
Um, I think. Well, I think it being locally produced is amazing.
Mhm.
Um, local actors do not have the opportunity to do locally produced um things outside of like community theater, the odd thing. Like there's a handful of actors that can make a living at it in Windsor, but they're the exception, they're not the rule right now, and that needs to change. So
For
I think
sure.
having a locally produced production that wants to pay it's not just its actors, like the crew, the
Mhm.
production crew. Like I don't think people understand, how what goes into a production or how many crew are even involved.
No,
Like
absolutely.
I had a theater kid who went to St. Clair for the entertainment technology course. Was really had a hard time finding a place, something even behind the scenes as crew. So it's not even just the actors. Like you would be supporting local actors, local producers, local sound people. I don't even know what else is in production, but like the camera guy, he's local. He lives
Absolutely.
here. There's so many more people that you're supporting besides just the actors who are we're kind of the face, right?
For sure.
But the heart of the production, you're helping them too. You're giving them an opportunity to do what they love in the place they live and not have to travel to Toronto to do it.
Absolutely.
So I think this is really important because if this can get off the ground, I'd love to see what we can do next. What other local production can get off the ground? Like, can we? I think Windsor has the talent to be the next Toronto, to be where people come to work in film, theater, um, TV industry, but we need the backing of our community to do it.
Yeah, Windsor has amazing programs, an amazing theater program at
Yeah,
St. Clair and at U Windsor. You've got the stellar music programs. You have the film program. Like we're turning
yeah,
out fabulous fabulous actors and filmmakers and everybody
hmm
in between. And it would be amazing if everybody could stay here. I know it's not the reality, but it would be amazing
yeah.
if eventually people could stay here.
Yeah,
And
like I just went to St. Clair and seen Cats. We got tickets. We were given tickets, generously given tickets. RYT, Revolution Youth Theater, we went to see Cats, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
Like it was, it was like sitting on and watching a Broadway show. These kids have talent. Like they're amazing. They've studied hard. They've worked hard. They've honed their craft. But to make a living at something they spent so much time and so much passion in, they have to leave. They have to leave to go do it. And I think it'd be great if they could do it here.
absolutely. I'm totally with you, Shanna. Shanna, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I
Thank you
appreciate it.
very much for having me, Rebecca.
You
Always a
have
pleasure.
absolutely. You have a wonderful night, Shanna. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.